Hola. Hello, everybody. Hola. How are you doing? Let me see if anybody in here. Talk about hola. Might not even be nobody in here. It is somebody in here. It is somebody in here. My camera catching the edge of my screen. What's happening? What's up, here to learn and share? How are you? Cheating as always, I see. Posted at 3:43. Trader Mo. What's going on, Trader Mo? Buenos tardes. Buenos tardes. Valdez. What's up, KC? What's that? It's hola. Hola, Max. It's hola. What's going on, E-Rock? What's going on, Kim? Let's get right into it, man. Yo, what it is. Let's get right into it, man. What are we talking about today? Turn your attention, if you will. Turn your attention right over there. This may be my favorite scalping strategy. Shout out to homie Jesse, my little cousin Jesse. Them just jokes, but he goes by the name of Casper SMC. And that's why he got the little ghosty ghost sitting at the computer trading. He goes by the name of, but his name is Jesse Rogers. He's my Caucasian cousin. We share the last name. And Jesse, he be dropping some gems on his YouTube page. A lot of the stuff that Jesse talks about, I already either know or understand, but I still like to watch his videos because I like to see how other people use the concepts that I use and see if I can add anything to my toolbox based off of what I see from them. And I was watching one of his videos the other day, and he was breaking down, talking about trading, looking for displacement on different time frames, right? And he had he was like, hey, like he was like, look, I'm giving y'all a strategy that I personally use, right? He do this from time to time where he give out a strategy that he use, personally. And when he was talking about it, I was noticing from the time frames that he was saying, the time frames were like 2 time frames apart, right? So then I said, I started back testing it in market replay. And when I noticed that it was 2 time frames apart, I realized that the way I have my Ninja Trader set up, y'all know how I told y'all I got it set up. I got the hourly, the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 1 minute, the 30-second, the 15-second, right? I got them all lined up like that right there so I can see all the different levels for the intraday trading based off. And when I set up my chart, I set it up from like the weekly, the daily, the 4-hour, and a lot of times I put 1 hour stuff on there too. So 1 hour is the lowest that I do on my main chart, and then I watch the price on the 1 hour all the way down to the 15-second, right? And then I started noticing, I was like, hey, all of these right here are 1 time frame apart, right? And then the way he got it marked out, though he got those marked out, they 2 time frames apart. So I was like, I'm gonna test this all the way down to the 15-second. I'm gonna back test this all the way down to the 15-second to see if I knew it was gonna work out because price is fractal, right? I know y'all probably saying, Tim, we don't know what you talking about. Well, let's go to the chart if we shall. Move out of the way, handsome fella. That guy name was Timothy Rogers, if you don't know who that was. Now, let's pull up a chart first, right? Now, let's go see what Jesse said. Jesse, not to be confused with Mr. Smollett, Jesse Rogers, aka Casper, not the friendly ghost, the friendly trader, right? So basically, he said if your higher time frame is 1 day, right? Look for displacement. Let me see. Look at so that's 1 day for 1 hour, right? If your higher time frame, I think he had it all the way up to like a month. 1 month. Y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna type out look at. I'm just gonna put a dash, right? Right. I'm just putting a dash, right? And then it was 1 day. I think it was a week for hour. 1 day. Look at 1 hour. Then 1 hour. Look at 5 minutes. Yeah. And then 1 day, 1 hour, 5 minutes. And then I think he had 15. He might have had 15 minutes and 1 minute, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Okay. So, and then when he had the list up, I can't remember what video it was. Go on his page and it's on one of the like most recent videos, I think. Right. So I was looking at this, and while I was looking at that, I noticed, I'm like, wait a minute, these are 2 time frames apart. And when I say 2 time frames apart, that's how I break it down. Maybe it's something that I learned from Michael. Maybe it's something we all learned from Michael. But like if you got a daily, right? If you go down, you have the monthly. Let me turn on my fancy dancy for a second. Try not to turn off the computer this time. So on a monthly, when you go down 1 time frame, you go to the weekly, you go down another time frame, you go to the daily, right? So that's 2 time frames away. When you're on the weekly, you go down 1 time frame, that's the daily, go down another from the daily, that's the 4 hour, right? So that's 2 time frames away. You're on the daily, right? This right here should be 15 minutes, 4 hour. 4 hour, 1 hour. That's right. So daily, you go down to the 4 hour, then you go down one more time frame. That's the 1 hour, right? Then on the 1 hour, you go to the 15 minute, go down one more time frame. That's the 5 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, one more 1 minute, right? And I'm like, so that's why I came up with the concept of, I called it the 2 time frame down. What? Here equals here. Tim's BA education rubbing off on. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You got to blame that on yourself, Mr. Ely. Go Tigers. The tiger is here to listen. So, right, that's why I came up with the name 2 time frame down scalp, right? That's what I was back testing it. And I've actually used this twice in real trading. I used it once today. I looked at it twice today, and I used it once today. Well, if you count the time I used it, that's 3 times. So I visually watched the price, and I said, when it do this, I will be getting long or getting short here. I will be getting out at this high or at this low. right? The first one, boom, did it to the T. The second one, it was like too tempting to let it go. Boom, took it. The third one, I was out and about, had to go get my teeth cleaned and stuff like that. I was watching it on my phone, worked out to the T. Now, the two that I didn't take, oh, they went crazy. The one that I did take, you know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? I got like 4 points out of it, I think. But the two that I didn't take, oh, they went crazy. But here's the gist of it, right? Don't need a bias. Don't need a bias. Go through and back test this on your own. And like I say, I've tested it all the way down to the 15-second chart as the entry level, right? As the entry level. So who can tell me what time frame would be the higher time frame level if the 15-second time frame is your entry time frame? Somebody put it in the chat who paying attention. It's called the 2 level down scalp, 2 time frame down scalp. Who can tell me what time frame would be the higher time frame if the 15-second is the entry time frame? Okay. 1, right? Look. All right. First thing you want to do, you want price to either displace. I like using it as a contrarian way. The contrarian way, you either displace or reject. What am I spelling? Reject a high or low. High or low. Right? That's 1. Now I like using it as a contrarian trade, which means you're looking for the reject. Right? You're looking for a reject. I haven't thoroughly tested it on the continuation, but I have tested it on the continuation. I haven't tried it live on the continuation. And I haven't tested it as much on the continuation. On the continuation, you would just look for the displacement past the high or past the low, right? On the higher time frame, right? And put that on there. On higher time frame, right? Then once you get that, 2, look for, I'm gonna capitalize this because shout out Jesse, man. Jesse is really the first person who really hammered it home in my head about the displacement. And Jesse say liquidity is so funny. Liquidity, he said it's so funny. I ain't even gonna hold you, but he the first one who pounded in my head about the displacement. And when I really started like paying attention to it, because and then that's when I start putting, and I had to put an emphasis on it. I had to put an emphasis on it in my brain. So that's when I was like, I'm looking for the pay now. It's like, because at first, like, people used to have me confused when they be like, okay, if it closed below or if it closed above. And so I was just taking like a little, you know what I'm saying, closure above or closure below. And I'd be like, okay, it's displacing above. And then I would be getting stopped out sometime. And I'm like, man, what's going on? I want to. And then he was the first person that really like hammering it home from like, you know what I'm saying, watching how he talked about it in his charts. I was like, that's it right there. That you know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's when I can't like I needed to move far. I'm talking about just stupid move, right? So displacement and like the displacement is gonna be relative now because you talk about every time frame. But for this instance, I'm just talking about intraday scalping. But since price is fractal, you can use this for anything. You can use it for like day trades for holding throughout the day. You can use it for swing trades. You can use it, but you just have to understand you need to use the proper time frame for your higher time frame for whatever type of trade you're trying to take. You see what I'm saying? So you're looking for the displacement. You're looking for the displacement on displacement two. Yes, two time frames. How's that capitalized? Two time frames down. Right? Looking for the displacement two time frames down. Right? Then three, you're looking for a retrace back to a imbalance in the, if it's a, you know what I'm saying, if it's a, you know, discount or premium, anywhere around equilibrium, discount, premium. Just get used to how that time frame works. Whatever time frame you're entering on, when you back testing, get used to how that time frame works. Do it go to equilibrium? Do it go to first touch? Do it go feel the imbalance? How does it work typically? Does it hit it a couple times and then go figure out how that time frame works in the discount or premium? Right. Boom. That's it. Jesse always say, yes, 1 minute. 1 minute. Erica said it first. Yes, 1 minute would be the what's the name? Nope. I got the hour on here. How you gonna put an hour? How you gonna put an hour? Hour right there. The hour is the 5 minute. No. And I don't use like the 2, 3, all of that for this right here. I just go from 5, 1. I don't go like from 5, I go to 1. I don't go in between like 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. I don't go through those. I just go from 5 to 1. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's how I split it in half. That's what I do. All right. I go from 5 to 1. Yes. So E-Rock and Sammy, you would be correct. I thought you had an imaginary friend, but it's starting to sound like this is a real person. Yes, Jesse is a real person. Is that he's named Jesse Rogers, and he go by Casper SMC on like social media. He's Casper SMC. That's his logo right there. He had to learn to share. Say, I thought you had a imaginary friend. That's his logo right there. Casper SMC. That's his logo there. Jesse always says, if you can't determine the drawn liquidity, yes, he always say that. If you can't determine the liquidity, you are the liquidity. Right? He always be saying, if you can't determine the drawn liquidity, you are the liquidity. Just me, that liquidity be punching Jesse in the mouth. I ain't even gonna hold you. It be punching him in the mouth. So that's it right there, man. That's the that's it in a nutshell, right? You want to see price displace or reject a high or low, right? On whatever your higher time frame is, right? Then on your higher time frame, when you see that, now what I like to do, right? When I'm looking at it, I like to wait till the candle closes. Like whatever my height, like if I'm looking at the 5 minute, I like to wait for the 5 minute to close, right? And then once the 5 minute close, so I can see if it rejected it or displaced, then I start looking on the 1 minute for the displacement. If it rejects, I look for the displacement the opposite way. If it displaces above, meaning closes above, I look for displacement the same direction, right? I really thought this was clickbait. Now, when have you ever known me to make clickbait? Do I ever make clickbait? Do I make? I need to learn how to make clickbait so I can get my ad dollars up, man. My wife told me. My wife said, "Hey," she said, "You don't need to cancel YouTube. You don't need to cancel YouTube because you know what I'm saying, that ad revenue that could be that's another source of income." You know what I'm saying? That's an ends. My wife be talking about be talking about the end. That's an ends. Talk about meet ICTV talk about meeting ends. Hey, that's an ends. Ends can be paid with that YouTube revenue. I need to learn how to make clickbait titles. Who know how to make clickbait titles? Y'all help me make clickbait titles. Let's get into it, man. What I'll do, I'll show y'all. I'll show you the example using the exact trade that I took today. Right. Let's see if we can keep our let's put our what's the name in the screen. Now I may have to I know I'm going to have to bring Ninja Trader over because I can't go to the seconds charts in here. So what I would do, let's do this right here. Let's go here. We're going to make this the 1 hour, which is what it is, and we're going to leave the instructions here on the 1 hour screen. It might translate over to all of them if I'm about to see now. Gonna leave the instructions on the 1 hour screen. If I change it to playback on one, will it affect like all the windows? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's in there. That's in there. Okay, so that's gonna be 1 hour. This gonna be 15. It's gonna be 15. Oh, this getting messy. This getting messy. It's gonna be hard for y'all to see. I ain't think this out real thoroughly. Y'all can see I ain't think this out real thoroughly. This the kind of stuff y'all won't be seeing if I was pre-recording this. Y'all won't see me like doing all this right here, right now. Yeah, I'll be like, hey, let's go to the chart, and it'll just be already up there. Y'all be like, man, he did that fast. Y'all be like, man, how did he do that so fast? 1 hour 15, 5. All right, so that's the 5 minute right there. Gonna go over here to the morning time. Yes, over here in the morning. Early in the morning, 10 something something. Right here. Yes, right here. This area right there. Right up in there. Right there. That's the area we're looking at right there. So let's do it like do it. Yes, the area right there. So this is 10:35. So this gonna be on the 10 o'clock candle. That candle right there. Let's do this. Oh, I gotta make one more. This the 5 minute. Now I got to make the 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute. Right here. Yeah. So that's the 10:35 candle. That's the 10 right there. So this the area right here we're looking at. Right there. So 10:35 candle. If I would have did this right here, I wouldn't have to hunt so much. So we're gonna go to the. Put my cross arrows. So if I put my cross arrows on these over here, yes, when I move it around, you can see them on all of them, right there. Yes. Okay, so there you go, 10 o'clock candle right there. So get me a box, come here. Don't extend it. Voila. Now I can see the area around everything, right? If I did that first time, I wouldn't have had to been hunting for what the area is. Early in the morning, I put breakfast on the table and make sure that the coffee, sugar, and cream. Your eggs are over easy. You're toasted lightly. And all that's missing is your morning that used to greet me. And now you say the juice is sour when it used to be so sweet. And I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me. We don't talk the way we used to talk. Brittany, what's up, Brittany? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. DLK, that's my first time I've seen that DLK when you said about Jesse. Shout out DLK. If you wait a minute, DLK, you got a green name. That mean you gang. What your name used to be, DLK? I do not remember no DLK. What's up, Laverne? I don't remember no DLK. You got a green name. You gang. And then we're going to come over here and not that one. You've been working like crazy. Okay, we're gonna come over here and we just gonna bring this over here for the 15 for the third. This is 30 seconds here from Ninja Trader. Cause I can bring this over right here, squeeze it in over there, squash this up. Let me squash this a little bit. Give me some squanch. Give me some squanch. All right. It's 30 seconds. Let's go back. 10. That's 10:10. Let me need to find. What time is this? Around 10:45. Okay, right around here. Okay. Okay. Yep, there you go, right there. There you go, right there. Okay, right around this area, right up in here. This the area right there we looking at. Let me highlight the same area over here. Now y'all see why I like what time is that? 10:50. So come over here. All right. It's a little bit dark over there. Let me see. That's why I like now y'all see why I like what's the name? Cause it's like this is like way too complicated on God dog it. What did I do? I hit the wrong thing. Outline. Transparent. Okay. Right. So that's the area though. That's the 30-second. And then y'all get the gist of it. Like this would be the 15-second chart over here. Right. This would be the 15-second chart over here. For that same time. Over there. Y'all get it, man. As I'm still trying to go find it. Yes, this is the same area right up here. Right, 1043, 1045 right here. The same little area there. Y'all see this? Copy that. Same area there. Okay, so here we go. Now that y'all suffered through all of that with me. Everybody tracking, right? 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, 30 second, 15 second, right? So, okay, so the rules of engagement. Let's try to where's the rules? Where are the rules? Where's my there it is. I bet y'all like, Tim, next time have all this done. Well, guess what? Guess what? I speak extemporaneously. I don't pre-write nothing. When I pre-write it, it take too much time. If you don't like it, if you don't like it, if you don't like it, you can. If you don't like it hard, you can. You can. I really don't need this hour, but I done got started and I can't stop. I wish those words would like just stay there and stop moving around. Now, okay, so 1 hour, 15, 5, 1, 30 second, 15 second, right? So on this trade that I took today, right? I was watching all the time frame. Like I just be looking at time print like this right here. Do time printing. Do. Let me see if will it do a replay for everybody if I start replay. I start bar replay here. And I come back to here. It don't bar replay everybody. It don't bar replay everybody. So what I'll do, I'll bar replay the 1 minute, right? Because that was my initial lower time frame area. Right. So we're gonna go back to bar replay. Right there. Okay, right there. Once we boom. Okay. So now we're watching this high right here. Let me get these crosshairs out of the way. They drive me crazy now. The crosshairs are driving me crazy now. Don't want them anymore. Right. So we're watching this high right here on the 5 minute. Right. So right there, I guess I can leave it on the 1 minute. Yeah. So we can see where we at. So we're watching this high right here on the 5 minute. Right. And if you notice, right, we came up here on the 5 minute. Right. So we coming up, got above this high right here. See this high right here on the 5 minute right there? We got above that high right there on the 5 minute, right? We're going up, we're going up, we're going up. Right? We came above that high right there on the 5 minute. Then once we got above that high on the 5 minute, right on this candle right here, once we went above this candle right there, we reject it down, right? So we've taken out buy side right there, right? And then we get above the high of this candle right here and reject down. Remember, I told you I like to look at it for the contrarian way, right? So we reject down right there. So, right, price displays or rejects on the higher time frame, right? So we went above this high, right? And once we got above the high of this candle there, we rejected off of it, right? So we've taken buy side and we've gotten above a high and we rejected off of that right there on the 5 minute right there. Boom. We got our rejection there, right? That's the initial reject off of that high. So now I'm watching. I'm watching right there. And then this candle right here, when we went down right there, right? That right there is giving me a true rejection off of like, okay, this a rejection for real. We tankety tanking, right? We tankety tanking. So this right here was the point where I started looking like, I'm like, okay, I'm paying attention, right? And when we start dropping like this right here, this is when I'm looking at my lower time frame here, 2 time frames down, right? I'm looking at 2 time frames down, right? So I got the reject off of here and this closes and it closed below that high right there after taking out this buy side, right? So now I'm watching this time frame for some type of displacement, right? And in this candle right here, that's when it starts showing me the displacement down here, right? So we're moving forward, all right? 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. See right here, right there. There's my displacement. Put the arrow back over there. See right here. If I put it there, it's inside this candle. So this candle was tanking, right? That was mine. Oh yeah, we rejecting for real, right? So if I'm here, this candle tanking, we rejecting for real. That's when we started coming down on this candle because this is the 1040 candle. So we're looking at 1040, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? These are all the candles. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 1040, 41, 2, 3, 4, that makes up that candle right there, right? So this candle coming down and closing down here, that's showing me, okay, there's real rejection there. But on the lower time frame, right? All of this and these two candles together constitute the displacement on the 1 minute, right? So we're displaced. We got heavy movement coming down below these lows right here after this time frame has shown rejection, right? After this time frame right here has shown rejection. Boom, boom. Actually, it'll be over here. So the 5 minute, 1 minute, 30 second, right? It'll actually be over here on the 30 second, right? I'm looking at the wrong one, but I can't do market replay over here. So I got to do the market replay over there. So coming over here, what time is this right here? Right there, this candle right here. So that's 45 on the 5 minute, 45 on the, so it's going to be the 46, right? So right around here, right there, 46. This candle right here, that's the low. See the displacement right there, 2 time frames down. So we got 5, 1, 2, right? See this heavy displacement on the 30 second right there, right? Right there. Heavy displacement right there on the 30 second. So when it rejected here, we rejected, right? Then we got, you know, look like it's trying to displace there, right here at the 443 candle, right? Look like it's trying to displace there. Then we come here and boom, we got heavy displacement there, 2 time frames down, 1, 2, right? Heavy displacement there. Same thing here is displacing here, right? So now tying everything together with all the time frames, right? If we notice right here, right? If we look right here, we and matter of fact, the reason why I remember now, the reason why I was looking at the 1 minute from earlier, because I was looking at the high from the 15 minute. That's why I was looking at the 1 minute. Because I remember like I was looking at an order block earlier, and then I used the 15 second and the 30 second to enter on an imbalance inside the order block. So that's what it was. This 15-minute high right here, when we went up and we rejected down right there, right? When we went up and we rejected down on this candle right here, We was coming down there. We was rejecting down there. Over here, like when I hover there, see, that's all encompassing all of this right here, right? So then I was looking at this one, that order block right there, right? See that order block right there? And I was like, there's no imbalance there. So then that's when I looked over here at these right here up there. And there's the imbalance on the 30-second and the 15-second right there. Right. So now my thinking is clear now, because I'm like, man, I was looking at an order block, but that's it. Right. So there's your displacement here based off of that 1, 2 down. Right. That's your displacement there on that one. And then looking at it on the 5-minute, right? Looking at it on the 5-minute, 1, 2 down. There's your displacement right there. Right. And so there's the imbalance right there that I'm looking for on the 1 minute from this one here, 1, 2 down. There's an order block there, right? For my rules, what am I looking for? I'm looking for an imbalance, right? There's no imbalance on the 1 minute, right? So I glance down, there's an imbalance there on the lower time frame, right? Is the 5-minute doing the same thing as the 15-minute? Yes, it's rejecting after going above a high. Okay, this fits the description. 5-minute, 1, 2 time frames down, right? Looking to enter off of this imbalance right here, right there inside this order block, right? Coming back, poke up in it, boom. See right there, when we went in right there on that candle right there, that's it. That'll be this candle right here coming inside there. That one there that went all the way up there. What's the high on that candle there? I can't see my thing over there. Just eyeball it. Somewhere around 37, 37.25 or something like that. What's the high on that right there? 37 even. Yep. That'll be that same candle right there. Right? That'll be that same candle right there. Now, the most important thing about this strategy for intraday scalping, right? You're only going to take it back to the low or the high in the entry leg. No matter what's going on in the higher time frame leg over here, right? Because you see right here on the 15-minute right there, right? This 15-minute, the low for the 15-minute is all the way down here somewhere. This is the low on the 15-minute, all the way down here, right? Right there. That's the low on the 15-minute, all the way down there, right? I don't care what's going on the, yeah, if you want to back test it and do it to the higher time frame low, because sometimes you get a runner, get a track star. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get a runner, you get a track star, but this is just for intraday scalping the way that I'm using it, right? So when we coming back up to the imbalance here on the 15-second, right? It's an order block on the 1 minute based off the 15-minute that I was looking at. When you come back down, you enter there, right? You out of there, right there. You see how it came way down here. Yeah, it came way down here, but right here, you out of there, right there. Why? Because that's the rule. You can make your own rule, but for mine, that's you just going back to the low. You know what I'm saying? You're going back to the low of the entry leg, right? In this case, yeah, it went farther. You know what I'm saying? It went a lot farther. But see, remember I told you I got a 4-point trade right there? See, I got from 37, right, down to 33 right there. I always put it even. I always go even. It was actually 4.25 because I was like, okay, we got 33.25. I'm gonna go to nah, we got 37, so I'm gonna go to 32.75 because I always put an extra tick for the commission cost, right? So I had it 2 ticks below this low right here, right? Because that's the low of the entry leg, right? Came up. This is the entry leg back to that low. But that's it in a nutshell, man. I mean, it's like my favoriteest It's my favoriteest new strategy. It's my favorite scalping strategy, right? And shout out, you know what I'm saying, Casper, for like putting together this little list right here, because it made me look at the list like really zone. I'm like, man, that's two. And so I took it a step further and I started applying it, like, because I have my screen set up like this right here. And so I just started watching price. So whenever something would do something on one of these, like on the 1 minute, if something doing it on the 1 minute, I look over here at the 15-second and I watch it play out. Like if the 1 minute, if the 1 minute reject off a high or reject off a low, I watch the 15-second to see if we get displacement up right here. You know what I'm saying? If we get displacement up above a high, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, I'll be looking for displacement up, some displacement up with like some kind of market structure shift on the 2 time frames down, right? That's what I'm looking for. And been working out very fantastically. Um, the one I saw this afternoon um, when I was out this afternoon, it was I think it was to the upside right here, I believe it was. I think it might have been this one here where it came down and went back up right here, if I ain't mistaken. Let me check that out, see if it was. So we'll be here, here. That low that we went up, came back into that fair value gap right there. Yep, that's the one right there. That's the one right there, right here. This is the one right there in this area here. This is the one I would look at on my phone, because I was looking at it on my phone. So it was off of a 5 minute. It was it a 5 minute or one? No, it was a 1 minute. It was off of a 1 minute. Yes, it was off of a 1 minute, because that's the lowest I can go on my phone. So what time is this right here? At 150. 150 right here. All right. So here we go. Over here on the 15 minute, right? We came here and we rejected, right? We rejected after, you know what I'm saying, coming below. We came below these lows right here. The sell side over here, we came down below it. Then we had a nice rejection candle right there, right? That candle right there rejected. Boom, that's the rejection candle. It closed out, it rejected. So then this candle right here moving up, the next one, this is like the real confirmation on the higher time frame. All the while I'm watching the 1 minute to see if I get nice displacement and giving me a shift in market structure, right? So we coming up right here and we get our shift in market structure right there. Boop, got our market structure shift right there on the 1 minute, right? Goes up, right? So the whole time I'm watching what's going on over here on the 15 minute. I'm watching what's going on over here on the 1 minute, right? We see we got us a Bissy right here on the 15 minute, right? The 1 minute, we got the shift in market structure. Once we get the shift in market structure, we start coming back down, right? We want to get into imbalance in the discount, right? Run that right there. There's our imbalance in the discount right there. We have another one there. So you want to pay attention to, you got to give it to that. But this is our imbalance in the discount. We're looking at all of this as a balanced price range. So we just trying to get into the discount right there, come back into the discount. Boom, right? That's coming well with inside this Bissy over here, right? Imbalance in the discount, right there lining up with an order block, right? So not too much worried about this one here, because it's a set of order block there too. There's the entry that I was like, okay, this one right here should be the entry point. Got to give it to this one right here. We came down, right? Went into the order block, and then Bob's your uncle. This right here is the exit. That high right there is the exit. I don't care how far it keep going, right? But that high right there, boop, that's the exit. Entering here, right? Entering here, exiting there. that high is the exit, right? And that's why I say the ones that I didn't take went crazy. This one right here, if you took it off the close of the fair value gap, if you want to take it off the close, since you had to give it to down here, right? That's what I would have done. I would have took it off the close, since I got to give. I don't want to get in way up here and give it all of this, right? But if you took it off the close, let's just say that's 23, right? That went all the way back to 30, right? That's a 7-point trade there. The other one I took was a 4-point trade, right? So, and it did go farther, but you look for the high of the entry leg. This is the entry leg right there. That's the exit right there. Boop. There you go. Bob's your uncle. That is my new favoriteest scalping strategy. I've traded it live twice. I've back tested it 900 times. Right. I'll be back testing different strategies, you know what I'm saying? And then when I get comfortable with one, I'll start to dabble, if you will, in the live market. But yeah, man, hopefully this helps somebody besides Robinson. Hope it helps somebody besides Robinson. It's 5:21. Does anybody have anything for moi? Does anybody have anything for me? Or if all hearts and minds are clear, we'll go ahead and call it. If all hearts and minds are clear, we'll go ahead and call it. Helpful as always. Thanks, Tim. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. I'm glad I could help. I am glad I could help. Ray Shadow closed the wrong one. I'm glad I could help with that. Closing these down. Make sure I don't close the wrong one. So helpful. Thank you. You're welcome, Sammy. Sammy Kazito. I'm sorry. Sammy Kazito. Where you from, Sammy? Kazito. Sammy ain't gonna say where you from. All right, man. Rwanda. Wow. That's what's up, Sammy. Thanks for tapping in. All the way from Rwanda. I am gonna hold you. I was today years old when I learned how to spell Rwanda. I did not know that's how you spell Rwanda. I ain't gonna hold you. No, I'm gonna look it up. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. I never knew that's how you spell Rwanda. I never knew that's how you spell Rwanda. I just learned something just now. Said from Rwanda. Man, did you? Mm. What's up, Duchess? Duchess, what's up, Dutcho? Dutcho, what's up, girl? What you doing, Duchess? What you doing, Duchess? What you? Hey, look here. You ain't know how to spell Rwanda. Spell Djibouti. Spell Djibouti then. If you spell Djibouti, bet you can't spell that. You don't know how to spell. You ain't know how to spell Rwanda. You just learned that too. How many people in here knew how to spell Rwanda? Keep it real. How many people in here knew how to spell Rwanda? Huh? How many people knew how to spell Rwanda? Spell Djibouti. Robinson, since you so smart, I bet you don't know how to spell Djibouti. Me neither. Spell Robinson. Stop trying to look it up. Stop trying to look. Eric Erock said she know how to spell Rwanda. Stop trying to look it up and spell Djibouti. I give you a clue. It don't start with a J. It's just like Django. It was in a movie. Okay. Djibouti is just like Django. Djibouti is spelled just like Django. It don't start with a J. I gave you a clue, Mr. Ely. Spell Djibouti. Hey, that's it, man. We're gonna call it. Do anybody got any questions about the 2 time frame down strategy? Shout out Casper. Y'all go check Casper out. His YouTube, his U of the Tube page. He be dropping some fire on there. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that he talks is Casper SMC right here. This is YouTube page right here. Right? A lot of the stuff that he talk about on there, like I already know it, like a lot, because he break down ICT concepts in a easy to understand way. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what I do. I oopsed up on his page a few months back, and I wasn't really like tapped in. I can honestly say I just really got tapped in with his page for real over like the last few weeks or so, because like I say, a lot of the stuff that he was talking about, I already knew it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, I be wanting to listen to stuff in the way other people talk about it. So Jesse, Kit, you know what I'm saying? Kimmel, it's a couple people that I be listening to see how they use the ICT concepts and see if I can hear something that, oh, I never thought about it like that. Oh, I never thought about it like that. But Kit be dropping some Jesse be dropping some gems. Kit be talking more on Twitter Spaces. Kit, his handle, like ICT Concepts, is his handle on Twitter. Kimmel, his name Raphael, right? If I ain't mistaken, Raphael Kimball. I think that's his first name, Raphael. A lot of these people, young cats. These cats like in their 20s. These like young cats that be doing this. He be dropping some nice stuff. He talk a lot about like funded accounts and stuff like that, but he do be dropping some nice little gems about like ICT stuff. Who else? I think that's really it that I watch as far as like some janky person named Tim Calls Me Robinson be talking about DR stuff. I don't know who that is. ICT Concepts. He don't post a lot. This is Kit. He don't post a lot of stuff on like YouTube, but he do like Twitter Space a lot. He be talking on Twitter Spaces. So it's like you have to like sit there and listen to him. So, but them the only ones that I really be looking at on YouTube. Raphael Kimmel and Jesse Rogers. What's his name? But he be dropping some good stuff, man. It be like some good stuff that he be talking about. But that boy cannot say liquidity. That boy say liquidity. Anyway, that's all I got, man. If ain't nobody got nothing for me, I'm gonna get ready to go to the football game in about an hour or so. Got another Thursday night game. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Robinson still ain't spelled Djibouti because he don't know how to spell it. Mr. I went to Ely. Hey, man, I've been on here for an hour. Didn't plan on being here for that long, but I appreciate y'all for hanging around with me this long. Hopefully I said something that helped somebody out in some kind of way. Hopefully y'all will take this and go back and back test it yourself and see if you can, add this, if not to your strategy, but just give you an opportunity to see price in a different light and help you, make better educated decisions for your entry and exit on whatever your strategy is right now. One for the road before we hit the road. Come here. Coochie, coochie, coo. God, don't run. Coochie, coochie, coo. That's right. I was trying to separate the wheat from the hair, from the tail, but you still stuck around. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to get out of here and get ready to go. Until the next time I decide to poke my face out on Al Gore's internet, y'all take it easy. Hey man, I see that I had 2,900 subscribers. I logged into YouTube today. The YouTube studio, it said I got 2,900 subscribers. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy. You know, so I appreciate everybody on the that's been still tapped into the channel memberships. I appreciate y'all. I've been trying to, provide y'all with a little extra what you call it? Extra value because y'all been holding me down for so long. See a lot of yellow spiders in there. Appreciate y'all. So I've been trying to provide you with a little extra value. It ain't no need for you to rush out and try to become a channel member if you're not. I ain't gonna block my blessing. You're welcome to join it. But for those that's there, I still try to give a little extra value for those who still, want to hold your boy down on the supporting the membership tip. Other than that, man, y'all be safe out here in these trading streets. If you want to try to be a funded trader, I use Apex. You're welcome to use my link below. They ain't having no sales right now. My link will get you 50% off any evaluation. Right now, they ain't having no sales on the evaluations. I think the only thing they doing right now is 50% off resets. But they don't have any discounts on the evaluations. You're welcome to click the link in the description. Shout out to homie Tim Calls Me Robinson. I think he got a affiliate link too. I don't know if he got it on his YouTube page or not, but he got an affiliate link. I think he posted it in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate if you use mine. Look out for the homie and use his, whatever it is. It don't matter. We all gonna build a new Wakanda together, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Till then, gone. Yeah.